A beverage is any potable liquid other than water, consumed for hydration, nourishment, stimulation, or enjoyment. In this video, we will explore the classification of beverages, including types, with detailed explanations and examples. Beverages are classified into two main types: alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Alcoholic beverages are drinks that contain ethanol or alcohol, produced through fermentation or distillation. 0.5% ABV or alcohol by volume or more is the standard for a beverage to be considered alcoholic. Alcohol content is measured by ABV or alcohol by volume, the percentage of ethanol in the total liquid volume. Hydrometer and alcohol meter, tools used in breweries and distilleries to measure alcohol strength. Alcoholic beverages are classified into two types: fermented and distilled. Fermented alcoholic beverages are made by fermenting natural sugars found in fruits, grains, or honey with yeast. The yeast converts these sugars into ethanol and carbon dioxide. Depending on the ingredients and fermentation process, the ABV or alcohol by volume is typically ranges from 3% to 15%, though some beverages can have higher alcohol content. Examples of fermented alcoholic beverages: wine, beer, cider, and perry. Wine. Alcohol by volume is 9% to 16%, made by fermenting grapes or other fruits. The type of grape and fermentation process influence the flavor and alcohol content. Types of wine are red, white, rose, sparkling, dessert, and fruit wine. Next is beer. Alcohol by volume is 3% to 12%, brewed by fermenting malted grains with yeast, hops, and water. The fermentation temperature and ingredients determine the beer style. The two main types of beer are Ales and lagers. Another is cider. Alcohol by volume is 4% to 8%, made by fermenting apple juice. The level of sugar in the apples and fermentation duration impact the final taste and alcohol content. Types of cider are sweet, dry, and flavored cider. Next is perry. ABV is 5% to 8%, similar to cider but made by fermenting pear juice instead of apples. Typically smoother and more aromatic than apple cider. Let's talk about distilled alcoholic beverages. Distilled alcoholic beverages, or spirits, are made by distilling fermented liquids to increase their alcohol content. Distillation separates alcohol from water and other components by heating the liquid and collecting the alcohol-rich vapor, which is then condensed into a stronger beverage. These drinks typically have an ABV of 20% to 50% or higher. Examples of distilled alcoholic beverages: whiskey, vodka, rum, gin, brandy, tequila, and liqueurs. Whiskey. ABV is 40% to 50%, distilled from fermented grain mash and aged in wooden barrels, which give it unique flavors. Types of whiskey are Scotch whiskey, made in Scotland, often peat for a smoky flavor. Bourbon, American whiskey made primarily from corn, aged in new charred oak barrels. Irish whiskey, smooth and triple distilled, made from malted and unmalted barley. Next is vodka. ABV is 35% to 50%. A neutral spirit, typically distilled from grains or potatoes with little to no flavor. Can be enjoyed neat, in cocktails, or flavored with fruits or herbs. Rum. ABV is 35% to 50%. Made from fermented sugarcane juice or molasses, with different styles based on aging and distillation. Types are white rum, light in color, used in cocktails like mojitos, and dark rum, aged longer, rich in flavor, used in punches and cooking. Another's is gin. ABV is 35% to 50%. A spirit infused with botanicals, primarily juniper berries, giving it a distinct herbal flavor. Gin types are London Dry Gin, classic style with strong juniper notes, and Old Tom Gin, slightly sweeter than London Dry. Another is brandy. ABV is 35% to 50%, distilled from fermented fruit juices, mainly grapes, and often aged in wooden barrels. Types of brandy are Cognac, a high-quality brandy from France, aged for at least 2 years, and Armagnac, similar to cognac but distilled differently, offering a bolder flavor. Next is tequila. Alcohol by volume is 35% to 50%, made from the fermented juice of the blue agave plant, mainly produced in Mexico. Tequila types are Blanco, silver, uniged or lightly aged for a crisp agave flavor. Reposado, aged 2 to 12 months in oak barrels for a smoother taste. And Añejo, aged over a year, developing deep flavors. Finally is liqueurs. ABV is 15% to 40%. Sweetened spirits infused with flavors like fruits, nuts, or herbs. Types are Bailey's Irish Cream, cream-based liqueur with whiskey and chocolate notes. Amaretto, almond-flavored Italian liqueur. And Grand Marnier, orange-flavored liqueur made with cognac. Now let's talk about non-alcoholic beverages. Non-alcoholic beverages are drinks that do not contain significant alcohol content, typically less than 0.5% ABV. These beverages are consumed for hydration, nutrition, refreshment, or stimulation, and are widely popular across cultures and industries. Classification of non-alcoholic beverages. Non-alcoholic beverages are categorized into three main types: stimulating, nourishing, and refreshing beverages. Each type serves a specific purpose and has unique characteristics. Stimulating beverages enhance alertness and energy. Stimulating beverages contain caffeine or other natural stimulants that help improve focus and energy levels. These drinks are commonly consumed in homes, restaurants, and hotels. Stimulating beverages includes tea, coffee, and energy drinks. Tea, made from Camellia sinensis leaves, available in various types. One of the world's most consumed beverages, tea comes in various types, each with unique flavors and benefits. Examples are black tea, fully oxidized, strong in flavor, and rich in caffeine. Green tea, lightly processed, rich in antioxidants, and lower in caffeine. Oolong tea, partially oxidized, offering a balance between black and green tea. Next is coffee, brewed from roasted coffee beans, known for its bold flavor and caffeine content. Various types include espresso, strong, concentrated coffee, used as a base for other drinks. Cappuccino and latte, espresso with steamed milk and foam. Cold brew, slow-steeped coffee, smoother and less acidic. Finally is energy drinks, contain caffeine, sugar, and stimulants like taurine or ginseng, commonly used for a quick energy boost. Let's talk about nourishing beverages. Provide essential nutrients. Nourishing beverages contain vitamins, minerals, and proteins that contribute to a balanced diet. These are widely consumed in hospitals, fitness centers, and homes. Include milk and dairy-based drinks, rich in calcium and protein, like cow's milk, the most common dairy milk, available in full-fat, low-fat, and skim versions. Next is plant-based milk. Alternatives like almond milk, soy milk, and oat milk for lactose-intolerant individuals. Next is fruit and vegetable juices, extracted from fresh produce, providing vitamins and hydration. Include citrus juices, high in vitamin. Examples: orange juice, lemon juice, and carrot and beetroot juice, known for antioxidants and health benefits. Another is smoothies and protein shakes, blended drinks combining fruits, vegetables, dairy, or protein powders for meal replacements or post-workout nutrition. Now let's talk about refreshing beverages. Refreshing beverages help to refresh the body and quench thirst. They provide a cooling effect and restore hydration, often served chilled for a soothing and energizing feel. Examples are soft drinks, carbonated beverages available in various flavors, commonly sweetened. Mocktails, non-alcoholic cocktails, crafted using fruit juices, syrups, and soda.